Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my singular honor to be with you this evening and to encourage all of you who have made it to this stage. To me, I feel this is a brilliant step that we have taken at Terra Skills. And my ultimate desire is that all of you who have been shortlisted for this program will give the necessary support, will give the necessary commitment to this program. One of the major challenges I've discovered with young people is that when they are about to embark on a journey like this, they are filled with enthusiasm, they are filled with a lot of commitment and ready to explore whatever opportunity that comes to them. But one of the challenges is that by the time you start 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions, you realize that the momentum keeps going down. Why does the momentum go down? It's not a far-fetched situation. The problem is that they lack persistence, resilience in order to achieve their goals. So, and that's why I want to really reiterate this point that the Terra Skills Tech Bootcamp is something that you have never experienced before. This is an idea that we have taken a lot of time, a lot of commitment to create what you are about to experience. And I'm very certain that most of you, if not up to 70 or 80% of you currently on this program that have been shortlisted for this program have run different programs, either relating to what you're about to do now or something else. So, and the reality is that you ask yourself, how did it go? And one thing that is very, very certain, I want you to understand is that despite the fact that you are going through this program free of charge, it doesn't mean that it doesn't cost money. Why you are going through the program free of charge is that some persons have made commitments to pay for this experience you are about to go through. And our own desire is not just to train, we want to empower you financially. We want to see that at the end of this bootcamp, that you are able to hold your destiny by your own hands. And how it can only happen is your commitment. So the most important thing or asset you have right now to invest in this bootcamp is your time. Now, like I said, a lot of people, they want to do something, they want to change their life. But the problem they have is that persistence. And the essence of this conference that we are having today is to recommit you to yourself, to your goals, for you to ask yourself, what have I been doing in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years? If I continue like that in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, where will my life be? And I'm going to tell you something very simple. This is a strategy that has worked. And when you use a strategy that has worked, definitely you will get exactly the same result which it has been set for. And this Terra Skills Tech Bootcamp is one of it. It's going to be an experience that you have never experienced before. And that's why one of the most important things you can do for us at Terra Skills is to commit yourself to this program. It's not a program you do because you have the time. It's a program you are doing because you have decided to create time for this program. And one other thing I want you to unlearn what you have known before. There are so many things you are going to unlearn if you are ready to succeed in this program. And what are those things you are going to unlearn? This is, forget about whatever you have known before. Just tell yourself, yes, I'm a brand, because we are starting the program from scratch. We are assuming you don't know anything about computing, and we are bringing you up to speed for you to benefit from the knowledge of professionals and experts that has been brought into this program. So that's why I would want you to do everything it takes to commit to the curriculum we are going to be presenting to you and stick to it. The next important factor I'm going to talk about in my introduction is mindset shift. This is one of the most important things that you must carry along if you want to succeed in this bootcamp. Because I have seen a lot of people who have succeeded The reason is because of their mindset, their ability to believe that they can do it. One of the reasons for failure is the inability to believe in yourself. And one thing I must tell you this evening is that you must believe in yourself if you want to succeed in this program. You must believe you can do this, because that is the spirit I want each and every team member in this particular batch to entertain in order to succeed. Each time you feel you cannot do this, the best thing for you to do is to ask yourself, how can I figure out how to do this? There is always a how. There is always a way to everything under the earth. And this is something I want each and every one of you to believe and hold on to this. Because by the time we start this journey, it's going to be stressful, it's going to be challenging, it's going to demand a lot from you. And you must be able to ask yourself, am I ready to make this commitment? And one thing I must tell you categorically is that this is the best time you can make this investment. Because if you think that Nigeria is going to get better anytime soon, then you are lying to yourself, you are deceiving yourself. Things are going to get more difficult. And the best way you can succeed, and that was why this program is coming at a timely period in our life, in our nation, Nigeria. Because no matter how you look at it, things are going to get worse. And the only way to have this solution is your ability to accept the situation, accept the fact that yes, things are going wrong, and the only way Nigeria will be better is when you are able to put food on your table, you are able to generate your own income, you are able to diversify. Because those who don't diversify, those who don't look for alternative sources of revenue, they are going to struggle in this season. And this is why you must be prepared. You know what is happening in this country. So by the time you're able to prepare yourself and take advantage of these remote opportunities, this online opportunity, that is the only way you can succeed. Number two, refuse this mindset of it's too hard. It's too hard. It's very easy for people to say it's too hard. Oh, I'm going to give up. I cannot do again. This is very, very easy. And one of the best ways to remove this mentality of it's too hard is to ask yourself, how do I start? There is nothing that is good that comes easy. Anything of quality, anything of value must come with its own responsibilities. You must understand this, that anything that is quality is valuable. It must cost you something. You can't expect it for free. So that's why, even as you are going through this program free of charge, your time is one of the most important assets that you have. So if you don't dedicate your time, you will still not get that value. So this is very, very important. Number three is not possible. This is a very simple statement that a lot of us make. When you are faced with challenges, you find it very easy to say, this is not possible, we can't do this, we are not used to this, we don't want to do it. So, but I'm telling you this evening, you must change that mentality. You must ask yourself, how can I make this happen? How can I make this to work? And the truth is that there must be a way. You must find a way. That is your responsibility. You must find a way. And we at Terra Skills who have dedicated ourselves for this particular purpose, to help you, to guide you, to give you the necessary mentorship, to give you the necessary guidance to ensure that you succeed. The last but not the least, this won't work. I've heard a lot of people complain. When you tell them this is what you need to do, they will tell you it will not work. Yeah, it will not work, it will not work. Why complain that it will not work? Why don't you find a way to make it work? You must find a way to make things work. Because if you don't do that, you keep on complaining, and a time will come in your life, you have filled your life, you have filled everything about your being with a lot of complaining. So you must change this mindset. So as you're moving into this bootcamp, these are the mindset. I want you to change this into this. Why is it important? So that to prepare you, to set you on a path of glory. So we don't just want to give you a skill, we want to give you a means of livelihood. Number two, our Terra Skills approach. At Terra Skills, we believe that technology is not just a tool. but a catalyst for change. It is a force that can transform industries, empower communities, and shape the future of our world. And each one of you, as participants in this bootcamp, has taken a bold step towards harnessing that power. We will deep dive into cutting-edge technologies, explore emerging trends, and gain invaluable insight that will propel your career forward. Why are we doing this? Like I said, we want to see you achieve career success. We want to see you at the peak of your careers, because this is a solution we have created born out of our passion for excellence to help young people to grow. And we believe that these solutions have been tested and has been proven to be what the hype or the impact we have talked about. So now, if we are to do this, there is something very, very important we must be able to understand. There is a unique initiative that we have created. This is something that you have never experienced before in any learning environment. And this is one of the unique selling points for the Terra Skills Tech Bootcamp. We call it the TAPC initiative. What is this TAPC initiative? TAPC represents Terra Skills Accountability Partners Congress, which is a unique initiative powered by learners and for learners, designed to elevate the learning experience and success rate of participants within the Terra Skills Tech Bootcamp. We believe that accountability, mentorship, and peer support are crucial elements in achieving personal and professional growth in the tech industry. So let me give you an experience. Over the past 15 years I've been in the tech industry, I've had an opportunity to train a lot of people, and have realized that most Nigerians are actually behind globally when it comes to online education. I have seen people who pay thousands of naira in order to undergo an online training, and they end up dropping it halfway. Not because they want to, but there are so many factors in Nigeria that will not allow an online training to be very, very effective. I will give you an example. Just like our program, this particular conference, will have over 438 participants or shortlisted candidates who have been selected for this particular event. You can imagine, out of 438 participants, is only about 60 people that are currently online. You can imagine the percentage of people who are able to join the conference. And this is an open invitation that all the 438 beneficiaries are expected to take this as a responsibility, to know that yes, this is their first point of approach, and they are supposed to use that energy to say, oh, first time impression matters a lot. They were supposed to be eager to join this session, knowing that this is their first interaction with the team. But look at it, only about 60 joined. So, and if you ask the rest of the number who are not able to join, they will give you very good reasons why they were not able to make this meeting. But the reality is that life does not listen to excuses. Excuses cannot pay your bill. You must find a way towards this. So what the TAPC initiative does is that we have created a structure to help learners to coach learners. And this is so mind-blowing in the concept that we have introduced for this particular TAPC initiative. This is something that we are creating it in such a way that every learner under this particular program will be held by the hand. The TAPC is called Leave Nobody Behind. The essence of the TAPC initiative is to leave no one behind. All the 438 participants of this program, we want to hold each of them accountable. And this is the structure of our accountability platform. So what it simply means that all of you is a badge. We have categorized everybody in this particular badge as batch A, and we have a total of 438 participants. What we are going to do on this TAPC is that we are going to create an internal nomination and selection process among you to identify one of you who is going to serve as the Chief Accountability Partner. That's the CAP. So the Chief Accountability Partner serves as the president of this particular batch. What that person does, his responsibility is to every members of this particular batch. He's the one that we are going to hold responsible. He's going to be answerable to the bootcamp trainees coordinator. So the bootcamp trainees coordinator, which is from Terra Skills, his responsibility will be to motivate this chief accountability partner to be up to duty in his activities on the Terra Skills bootcamp. Him, in the other sense, we now appoint track managers. So each of the tracks that we'll have, he's going to appoint a manager for each of them. So which we are going to select. So we'll have a criteria for that. So each of the tracks will have a track manager. What is the responsibility of the track manager? The track manager is entitled to hold everybody within that track responsible to ensure that they are following through the training we are giving to them. And inside each track, we have what we call teams. And what these teams does is that every group of 10 people is considered as one team. So this team guide, his responsibility is to hold everybody within his team accountable so that nobody is left behind. If after a particular lecture, after a particular session, you don't understand anything, what you need to do is to reach out to your accountability partner and complain, oh, I don't know this area, I don't know this area. If your accountability partner cannot guide you through, he directs you or he links up to the facilitator, and they're able to find a way to make sure they put you on track so that you can follow up with everything that is happening within the bootcamp. We don't want to leave anybody behind. That is the concept of the TAP C initiative. So this is something that is going to be mind-blowing by the time we set it up, and everybody is accountable. You know who is in your team. That helps us to monitor everybody at one-on-one level. So it's more like a physical class. So that's why it's called an immersive training, in such a way that everybody, every team member is held responsible for what you are doing. So every task, every quiz, every material you're supposed to read, we're going to follow up on you to ensure you do this. And like I said, my happiness is to see that at the end of the day, all of you complete this program, because it's something that is going to change your life and put you on the path of success. So all the people that will be selected for this TAPC initiative, there are so many benefits that will come to them. Number one of it is skills development, because you are learning. And the reality about learning, when you are teaching people, you learn better. So for you to be selected to be among this TAPC, you position yourself better to learn in an immersive way where you can gain more insight, because we are going to train other people. And one of the criteria for these people, they must be people that are fast learners so that they can be able to learn and be able to teach others. Number two is internship opportunities. Successfully led everybody within that team, and they complete these 3 months. We are giving them an automatic, complete this program together. You will be getting an automatic internship across the globe. Number three, we are also offering free data. So all the resource materials, all the internet data that you'll be needing to stream all our videos, the entire training program, the materials, we are going to pay for your data subscription for 3 months. So that means you are not going to be spending any money on your data subscription to stream the entire program from beginning to the end. We are going to pay for your data consumption so that you can be able to focus on this training and get the best out of it. And most importantly, at the end of the program, you will be issued with a leadership certificate to show that you have exercised your responsibility as a leader, as a coach, as a mentor, even while training through the boot camp. And finally, during our professional tech hangout in December, we are going to be giving you a special recognition. We are going to invite you physically here in Abuja. When we'll be marking that Terra Skill Tech Conference, we'll be here and we'll give you a special honors award. So these are some of the benefits to be selected to as one of the TAPC initiatives. In conclusion, one of the ways to succeed in this program is to avoid procrastination. This program has been structured from day 1 to day 90. One of your responsibility is to commit yourself. Do not transfer day one responsibility to day two, because day two has its own responsibility. If you must be able to kill this habit of procrastination and stick to what we are telling you to do every day, even if it's 1 hour or 2 hours you are going to dedicate, focus and execute your task. Don't leave it till the next day. Number two, commit to your accountability partner, because like what I've just shown you, everybody has an accountability partner. You have somebody you account to, and that is something that you should keep up to. Do not see the person as someone who is disturbing you, stressing you. Make sure you commit and do what the accountability partner is telling you to do. The last but not the least, you must make a sacrifice. So one of the most important things we must understand is that no matter how you look at it, this program is not free, because it's costing you something. You are going to spend money on data. You are going to spend your time. And to me, time is one of the most precious gifts anybody can ever think of. So that time you are committing to this program is your own sacrifice. Do not make it go to waste. Ensure that you make that sacrifice, commit your time, and let's get this thing done. Because at the end of the day, I'm very optimistic that you will be the greatest beneficiary of the experience you are going to go through. Let me leave you with this final quote. Success is not just about how you start, it's about how you finish. Completing this bootcamp isn't just a milestone, it's a testament to your commitment, resilience, and determination. Every challenge you overcome, every skill you master brings you closer to your goals. Stay focused, stay driven, and remember, the finish line is not just the beginning, the finish line is just the beginning of a new chapter in your journey to success. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening.